On today's topic, we're going to dive deep on the topic mindset. I'm going to introduce it and give you an idea of what that is and just some general information. And as time goes by, as you continue to watch the videos, you're going to find out that I'll be building on these various topics that I'll be presenting. So, what is mindset? Mindset basically is the attitudes they come together and form your value system. This value system is what predominantly becomes your mindset. Now, mindset is what helps you navigate, it helps you interpret, it helps you perceive things. So if your mindset is weak, you're gonna have a lot of weak perceptions, if anything. And then if your mindset is strong, you're going to have stronger perceptions and more clearer perceptions. So mindset is definitely a very, very important thing that you can have. If you've heard about this before, you know something like positive mindset, growth mindset. I prefer the growth mindset myself because growth mindset allows you to make error and still correct yourself and grow and learn from your mistakes. Positive mindset, I find that it can be a bit biased, and if you error, it tends to kind of feel like it's judgmental. Nothing wrong with positive mindset. Positive mindset is a good place to start. Just do not get tied in or overwhelmed to overperform in your positivity, because then we are humans. We need a balance. Everything that is just inclined to one end always tends to eventually capsize the boat, if anything. So you want to be balanced, and I find growth will balance you, because in case of error you will have grace for that, and you will allow yourself to just kind of recover from it. So there is different kinds of mindsets. The question I want us to deal with right this very instance is mindset a permanent thing, or is mindset something that can be changed? A mindset can be changed. What I mean by that is you can learn and teach yourself a new mindset. Isn't that refreshing? That is really great, because that means you're not a victim and you're not going to be imprisoned by one specific mindset. Now, let's understand this. When you're growing up, when you're being brought up as a child, there's how you were taught to perceive things. There was a value system that was instilled in you. There's how probably your guardians or your parents perceived things, and they put that on you. And they took you to school where they also emphasized on a certain value system that was put in you. And then you went ahead in the society, and there was an expectation, and they put a value system in you. For different environments, usually the value systems don't differ from each other too far. They are pretty much, they're going to be in alignment somehow. So then you find yourself doing some things a certain type of way. A group of people, if you observe, you find them doing things a certain type of way. And even religion, same thing, then they have a value system that creates their mindset, that creates their approach on how they approach things, deal with things, navigate things, that's all mindset. So I'm hoping at this point you're starting to get a hang of what mindset is, what it looks like, how you interact with mindset every day, or how it guides you, because literally mindset is like your internal GPS. It helps you navigate, okay? So there's nowhere you're going without a mindset. So everybody has a mindset, okay? So then, okay, let's look at the different mindsets. Let's say positive mindset, right? Positive mindset is very great because it's better than negative mindset. If you have a negative mindset already, it is pulling you down. It is that will entail, negative mindset will entail things like negative self-talk, where your own voice in your head speaks negatively about you. For example, if the voice in your head is telling you things like, oh, you can't do that, oh, you're not good enough, oh, you're not beautiful enough, oh, you shouldn't go to that place, that is a negative value system. A negative value system eventually translates to a negative mindset. Okay, so if I feel like there is purpose for positive mindset, if you're a person who has been having, maybe the people surrounding you, your environment, the people that spoke into your life spoke negativity, hence the negative mindset, you will find that positive mindset is going to be very beneficial to you, in that it is going to come in to try and correct that which was already there. So it's changing the negativity to positivity, which is a great thing. So positive mindset has its place that it plays in extreme situations where negativity had been imposed. Then positivity will be needed so that it can neutralize that negativity and bring you to a place where now you can start to determine how to navigate. It can bring you to a point where the thing that you're approaching, you can be able to navigate. You're recovering from your negative mindset through using positive mindset as a tool. Once you use it to a certain point, you will need to also upgrade that or change that to growth mindset. Why growth mindset? Growth mindset, again, as I said in the beginning of this video, is the mindset that's going to allow you to have room to grow, room to error, because as human beings we're bound to error. You're going to make mistakes. That's not something that you can really actually avoid. You're going to make a mistake or two in your future. It's going to happen. You can't avoid it. I don't care how wonderfully genius you are. Mistakes are there for a reason. They teach us something. So if you don't make a mistake, you're not learning something new. You're doing what you already know over and over again. Once you step into an unknown zone, you're going to error in how you navigate until you figure out what the rules are and how that environment works so that you can get a steady hold of it. So then growth mindset is going to allow you to grow. It's very suggestive. Growth mindset allows you to grow. So you will be able to venture into new environments and actually expand in those environments because your mindset allows it. Now, there is something also to do with motivational mindset, a mindset that is motivational. A motivational mindset is it's kind of upbeat. It's upbeat. It kind of it's very full of pressure, full of promise. It's one of those, yes, I can do it, and you need that too. Just like positive mindset, we need motivation. But if you master how to motivate yourself, I think of it as inspiration. I feel like an inspired mindset is, again, more powerful than just a motivated mindset. Why? Because I feel like inspired mindset runs deeper than a motivated mindset. Motivated mindset mostly is somebody speaking to you, speaking into you. You're getting it from an outside source. Motivation most of the time is from an outside source. Okay, if you choose to motivate yourself, you're still going to have to speak out loud to yourself to try and do that. Like, I can do this, I can do this. So it's still coming kind of from the outside. Now, when you speak inspirational, or when you're coming from the inspired point, not the motivated, the inspired point runs deeper, where now it's more, it's kind of like you're tapping to your depths, okay? Because we are human beings, we are three-dimensional, we are not just one-dimensional. What I mean by that, we're just not flesh and blood, just what you can see, but instead we have more to us. How you can understand this better: when somebody dies, I don't mean to use this, but I'm going to use it. When somebody dies, because everybody dies, we're all going to die. When somebody dies, the body remains there, but something goes. So what leaves the body so that we can declare that person dead? So if you thought you were just flesh and blood, and if you thought you're just you, then you should never stop existing. You should continue existing no matter what. But somehow your body remains and something about you leaves, and we declare you dead. I hope that helps you to understand that you're not just a one-dimensional being. There's layers to you, and these layers involve the soul and the spirit. So then there's depth. Now, let me get back to the topic, which is mindset. So inspiration mindset dives way deeper, where now you're tapping into your soul. And that's obviously a topic for another day. We're going to be diving, this channel right here is going to be diving deep in a lot of things, so that's just one of those things we'll be talking on another video. So I hope you have just gotten to start to understand what a mindset is, the kind of types of mindset. I didn't tap on all of the types of mindsets, but I just kind of gave you an introduction to it and the common ones. We're also going to be talking about how a mindset affects somebody.